So I want to show you what's in this bag. But whatever. The reason that you're here for this part is to find out about what's in this little bag right here. Now, Jo Malone is a company that has been around for a very, very long time. I have seen this particular logo and this Jo Malone in stores since forever. And I always associate it with kind of hoity-toity, you know, kind of women, not regular women like me and you. But what I found about Jo Malone, what happened is my husband needed a fairly extravagant-esque gift that was work appropriate. And so I ended up getting a set of hand creams from Jo Malone for that person. And it was one of those things, I spent like maybe $100 on a trio of hand creams. The hand creams were gorgeous. And in fact, when I was sampling through the scents, I realized that I love them myself. So I kind of ended up getting a set for myself. And in fact, I have one, at least I thought I did. Anyway, I used to have one in my drawer right here, but I don't. So I'm not going to get into that. But nevertheless, I absolutely love the hand creams. They have such a variety of scents. Let me stop looking for it. It's probably somewhere, it's wherever I last had it. That's where it is. They have such a variety of scents. And the thing that I love about them, here it is. This one is English Pear and Freesia, and this is not what I'm here to talk about, but this is the hand cream that I keep in my bag, and it is just absolutely, it is amazing. It just smells so fresh, so clean, so fruity, so floral, so just this is such a classic English Pear and Freesia. You know, it looks a little beat up because it's been kind of traveling in my purse and all that kind of stuff. But English Pear and Freesia is the kind of fragrance that if you just want to smell just beautiful, this is what you put on. Every time I put on this particular hand cream, it doesn't matter whatever fragrance I'm wearing, I immediately start turning heads. People want to know, what in the world are you wearing? It's so just beautiful. It's just a beautiful scent. So I highly recommend, if you're not sure about Jo Malone, dip your toe in. The price point, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. But when I tell you the product is absolutely worth it, this is a company that's been around. I need to find out. It's a company out of London, England. They've been around for eons, it feels. But this product is just, everything they do is top tier when it comes to fragrance and when it comes to fragrance notes. So you will not be disappointed. They typically have, if you go into a Jo Malone display in a department store, or if you go into a Jo Malone store even, they typically have a sample of every single one of their fragrances that are just out on display, so you can find what works best for you. Are you more of a citrus kind of person? Are you a fruity person? Are you a floral person? Are you more of a wood and an earthy person? They have a scent for everybody. And when I tell you, they do not water down their fragrances. They sell colognes. Hear me, not eau de parfum, eau de toilette, miss this, and no, cologne. You are going to get your money's worth when it comes to the fragrance. So that is why I'm so excited to bring this to you, because I, in my mind, am young enough and doing it enough to where I don't fit the Jo Malone aesthetic, because I'm like, this is for the hoity-toity women among us. And I'm not hoity-toity, at least I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Y'all comment down below if y'all think I'm hoity-toity. So I can't even get my words together. But this, I was in Belk. That is the department store in my local area. That's the closest department store for probably a 15-mile radius. So it is what it is. I was in Belk. I ran across Jo Malone. I said, well, let me go in and see what they got going, right? Occasionally, they present some limited edition scents, limited edition fragrances. So I'm sniffing and smelling and smelling and sniffing, and that's when I came across this. But what really got me about this was the price point on this. Because with Jo Malone, in my mind, if I'm going in Jo Malone, I am going to have to spend at least $100 to get whatever it is that I want to get, right? Not today, folks. Close to, but not $100. All right, so first of all, whenever you purchase something from a Jo Malone counter, you are going to get this packaging. I mean, they will take their time with tying the bow just right, with preparing the bag just right. Even though I purchased this from Belk, they had to put it in a Jo Malone bag for me, and then put the Jo Malone bag in a Belk bag so that the Jo Malone bag did not become damaged. But it is just, it's packaging. It's packaging, people. Okay, so you open up the bag, there's more packaging because you want to feel special. You want to feel pretty. I'm getting into it, y'all. I promise I'm getting to it. So unwrap this here. Get the tissue out of the way. And they put the ribbon on it because I'm special, y'all. Okay, look, look. Do roses ever think of time? In here are 3 travel size colognes, not parfums, not toilet, like full strength colognes. So they're going to last all day. Of these limited edition rose scents, there's rose blush, rose magnolia, and rose amber. There is something in here. And if you love rose fragrances, get this before they run out, okay? Limited edition. It's at Bloomingdale's. I've seen it. So actually, no, I don't know if the limited edition trio set like this is at Bloomingdale's, but I have seen it at Sephora. I have obviously purchased this at Belk, B-E-L-K, if you don't have a Belk in your area. I'm looking at my notes here because I want to make sure to read the fragrance notes for you on these because they are just, when I smelled them, absolutely divine. Absolutely divine. So you open this up and you have your 3 fragrances right there. Isn't that just absolutely perfect? Rose blush, rose and magnolia, and rose amber. And they're such distinctly different rose fragrances. There is something here for everybody. Let me just help you understand. So I'm going to pull these out and I'm going to sample them for you. And I'm also going to read fragrance notes for you so that you can understand what it is you're getting yourself into. And the first one, if I can get it out of the packaging because it's so well packed, I can't even get it out. The first one that I'm going to try is, wait for it. Ugh. Here we go. Ugh. Yes. Okay, I'm going to start with Rose and Magnolia, because to me, this, you know, it's a beautiful, beautiful scent. Let me read for you what the fragrance notes are on this one. I think that this one, out of the 3, this one falls in the, I love them all. I love all 3 of them, but this one for me falls kind of in the middle of the road. So this Rose and Magnolia cologne, it is, I'm going to read you the whole description. This description is coming from Neiman Marcus. They don't have the trio. I didn't see the trio, but if you wanted to purchase the full size of this, you could from Neiman Marcus. It is a sensual floral with a mysterious character, okay? Luminous magnolia and a duet of roses. A decadent heart of sweet and petally rose demi, warmed by the spicy opulence of rose damanesca, draped in a sensuous patchouli and warm amber. That is Rose and Magnolia, okay? It smells like heaven. Top notes are magnolia, white, which is a white floral, vivid with lemon notes, yet soft with a sensual undertone of vanilla. Oh my gosh, that explains it. When it comes to my 2 most favorite fragrances or notes, vanilla and some kind of rose. That is me all day. Okay, so top note is magnolia. The heart notes is rose damascena. I'm probably butchering that name. Damascena. The rose damanesca essence has a sparkling and fresh effect to the floral sea with more top notes and green facets. And the base note on this is patchouli. So when you think about the top notes, heart notes, and base notes, it's kind of like how it's going to wear through the day. When you first smell it, the first thing that hits your nose is going to be that magnolia. Ooh, I get to do this. Then as it wears through the day, you're going to get down to that base note of patchouli. It is a sensuously deep, woody note that enhances the longevity of the fragrance. This is just, I'm not going to spray it. I'm going to decide what I want to spray on me, but this to me smells like that girl who is in the boardroom and she is about business. She came to work. She did not come to play. She did not come to leave any crumbs. You know, don't mistake it being a Jo Malone rose fragrance for being hoity-toity and mature, okay? This is still young and vibrant. This smells like the woman who, if she's not already in the boardroom, she is on her way to the boardroom, okay? She did not come to play with you. She came to entice you. She came to make sure you were about your business because she's about her own business. This woman smells incredible. This is a boss lady fragrance all day long. Rose and magnolia. All right. So let's move on. We're going to go from the boardroom to what I think is the bedroom. Okay. This is rose and amber. Rose and amber. And I didn't mention to you, so all of these colognes are the same size. It's a 9 milliliter container, 0.3 fluid ounces. So this is travel friendly if you wanted to take it in your carry-on bag to the airport. Rose and Amber, you go into the bedroom for sure. Okay, let me get the notes on this Rose and Amber, because it is just, the cap is on, so I can't smell it. This is a bedroom fragrance. Out of these three, this is definitely the bedroom fragrance. So let me get this Rose and Amber up here real quick. Rose and Amber, England's floral emblem, the Tudor rose. This symbolic flower is associated with one of the most notorious eras in royal history. A sense of grandeur unfolds with a sumptuous rose blended with clove to add a spicy edge and warmed with the sensuality of amber. Top note on this is clove. Enveloping with spicy warmth, it adds instant richness. I would agree with that. Heart notes, rose damascena, that name that I keep butchering. As the fragrance unfurls, this opulent floral infusion with pure petally honey facets wraps the scent with sumptuous naturality. And that base note is amber, a note that wraps the fragrance with woody warmth, imbuing the fragrance with sensuality. This is date night, okay? If you want a rose fragrance that is perfect for date night, yes. If you want him to put his head in the crook of your neck and just sit there and inhale you, that's this. This is not a hoity-toity, old-fashioned, mature scent. This is a scent that is perfect for those of us who are still vibrant and young. And Rose and Amber. Rose, Amber. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay? This is beautiful. I haven't even told you how much this cost yet. This whole trio set. But I will tell you in just a minute. Let me get to this Rose blush. That's the last of the three fragrances. I'm going to give you the notes on that one. So we now have Rose blush. Okay. Rose blush. This is my favorite one. It makes me happy. It makes me so happy. Rose blush makes me so happy. Okay, so all right. So this, and again, this is a 9 milliliter bottle. This is 0.3 fluid ounces. Look at that. Travel friendly, purse friendly, makeup bag friendly. This is the size of something that I don't know about you, but I keep travel size perfumes and fragrances in my makeup bag that I take with me on a daily basis, so that as the day wears on, if I feel like my fragrance has worn off or decided to leave the building, I can always reapply. And I tend to carry fragrances that are fairly neutral, fairly buildable, if you will. This is the type of fragrance that I could put on top of anything else, and it would work. It would absolutely work. So this, again, Rose blush. This is my everyday rose fragrance. This is the running around, taking the kids to wherever it is they need to be. This is the, I'm just headed to work for a regular day. This is the, I'm just headed to the grocery store and running a few errands. That's what this rose fragrance is, okay? You are going to leave a waft of rose everywhere you go. People are going to be following you around the room, following you around the grocery store, saying, oh my gosh, who is that who smells so delightful? Okay, so delicate rose petals suspended in a delectable jelly. The charm of these blushing pink petals inspires a prized preserve, vibrant basil and a juicy note of lychee add a modern twist to this soft floral scent cocooned in the embrace of white musk. Okay, the top note on this is basil grunvert. The herbaceous warmth of basil with a peppery edge brings an unexpected twist to the fresh floral character of rose. The middle note is rose damascena. As the fragrance unfurls, this opulent floral infusion with pure petally honey facets wraps a scent with sumptuous naturality. Okay. Base note is white musk. Powdery and clean, it enhances the trail of the scent, adding a softness that endures. This is your everyday, I'm just being a mama, being soft and luscious and just being all kinds of wonderful and great. That's what this is. Rose blush. This is my everyday. That's what this is. This is my everyday, okay? You're not supposed to rub it together, but I'm going to smell like that all day, and I love it. And that, okay, so I'm going to put this back together. You have Rose Blush, which is your everyday girl. You have Rose and Magnolia, which is, I'm in the boardroom girl. I mean business today. And this is your Rose Amber, which is the bedroom girl, okay? All three together. How much do you think I paid for this whole trio set and the packaging? $72. I kid you not. When I asked the saleswoman, because Joe Malone, they're slick, they don't always put their pricing up. When I asked, because I smelled all three and I was like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. Oh my gosh, there's a trio set. What's the price on this? When that woman said $72, I said, wrap it up now. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the thing about it is, if you wanted to, you could break these apart, right? I could see this if you wanted to. Let's say, for example, you have, it's approaching the end of the school year. Perhaps there are 3 admins within the school front desk or whatever, and you want to get them something really nice. Perhaps they've been very, done some special things for your family, been incredibly helpful. You could definitely break these apart for, what was that, $21 roughly a piece? Break these apart and have one, wrap it nicely and add a gift card to Starbucks with it. And you are definitely parent of the year. You could break these apart in terms of breaking apart the packet, of course. You don't have to give all 3 of these at once. Now, especially when you think about it, if you have smaller children and they're working in a daycare center, daycare area, if you will, there's often more than one teacher per class. There just is. You just need that kind of coverage for children who are busy and active, need to be cared for properly. You could break this apart and have 1, 2, 3, one for each teacher. You don't have to even add a gift card. Even if you just add a nice, lovely handwritten note alongside one of these, your person of the year, right? This is amazing. This trio, and just for comparison, all right? Just for giggles. Again, this is the 9 milliliter ounce. I don't know what this, I couldn't get it out at first. Now they're all falling out. This is the 9 milliliter 0.3 fluid ounce size of this cologne. If I were to take this cologne, and let's say I'm looking at Bloomingdale's, for example, and I were to buy the 1.7 ounce version, which is a full size, $112. $112 for the full size, which, side note, I rarely ever purchase full size colognes anyway, or perfumes anyway, because it takes me so long to use them. I always only purchase travel size. So this size for me is absolutely perfect. If you have a young woman who is about to start her career, they've graduated from college, this is a perfect gift set for them, because it's going to take them, not necessarily saying you want them to be in a bedroom, just for real, but just to add a spark of confidence to them. Better than a college graduate, someone who's finishing medical school or finishing graduate school. That's who you gift this to, right? Under $100, under $75, you cannot beat this. Again, this is limited edition, so it's not going to be available forever. You can find it at Sephora. I've seen it on Sephora.com online. I've also seen it at Belk. I even looked at the Joe Malone website. I did not see it on the Joe Malone website. They do have the full size of each of these individual fragrances. But the thing is, if you want the Roses Travel Cologne Trio, do roses ever think of time? You got to get it while the getting is good, okay? This is beautiful. Go get this. I will be smelling magnificent all day. All day. All day. Side note, every fragrance they have smells magnificent. There's something there for everybody. If you want a men's fragrance, if you want something that's super heavy and weighty and super sensual, they have that. If you want something that's super bubbly and light, they have that. If you want something that's very citrusy, if you want something very vanilla, they have everything with Joe Malone, okay? You cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong with Joe Malone, okay? This is not your mother's fragrance. It's not. It's not your grandmama's fragrance. This is a fragrance line for everybody. So I encourage you, go try it out. Comment down below. If you don't do anything else but go to the store and just sample the scents, comment down below. Come back, please, please. Come back. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these fragrances, of these scents. Let me know if you think that they're your grandmother's scent or not, because I think these are... The salesperson that I was speaking with is a little bit younger than I am. I could tell. She's a makeup artist, appeared to be a MAC makeup artist, in fact. And she was just like, yep, I got this one. I got that one. I'm getting this too. When she found out it was $72, she was like, girl, grab me one. Let's do this. So come back, comment, let me know what you think, because I I want to know what you think about this, because when I tell you it is timeless, Jo Malone is timeless. And these fragrances, this scent is going to be on me for all the live long day. Until I take a shower tonight, I will be smelling like roses, okay? The wear time, impeccable. The travel time of the fragrance itself, impeccable. You will not go wrong, I promise you. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of content. Like I mentioned, this is a little bit of a departure for me in terms of the type of content that I'm providing, but I want to give you a diverse option, let you see multiple sides of me, if you will, because I am, like many of us are, a very dynamic person. So give you an opportunity to see other things. And let me know what you like. Do you like more recipe-based in the kitchen kind of stuff? Do you like more, providing insight on my life experiences and sharing the lessons that I've learned? Do you like more makeup? Do you like more fragrances and beauty and things like that? Like, talk to me, okay? I want to hear from you. In the meantime, please be well. Come back and leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. Share this video with someone who you think might enjoy it. Share it with somebody who you think might not enjoy it, because who knows? They might learn something. You never know, all right? Take care, be well. Please hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you for being here. All right, take care, be well.